Looky there. There's still a few little chunks in there, but we can just blend it for a few more seconds. And then it is just the perfect powder for baby food.
Okay, we are old now, but we didn't used to be old, and we have 7 kids and we have grandkids, and we kind of learned the secret to actually really super healthy, fast, easy, yada yada baby food kind of by accident. So I'm Brad.
I'm Krista.
And Mama, why don't you tell them about Grace?
All right. So our daughter Grace is now 20 years old. She was born at 26 weeks and was 1 pound and 15 ounces. From the get-go, she had a really rough start. And then she was having troubles swallowing. So we had to put in a G-tube. So for many years, she had a G-tube and was only ever fed the canned liquidy stuff that I really probably can't name the name of it, but you guys know.
Sugar drink with vitamins.
Basically, not the clear liquid, but the thicker stuff that is meant for babies. It's similar to formula, but it's a long-term thing. Anyhow, she was continually sick, never really... she got sick a lot. Let's just say she got pneumonia 4 to 5 times a year. Well, I did a little bit of research and I was like, there's got to be a better alternative for her health. So we started out with raw milk, and I made yogurt and things like that. Well, then I added in freeze-dried food powders. So I took a whole foods. So these foods are raw foods, except for the meats. The meats are cooked. So it's raw blueberries, raw strawberries, raw broccoli. And then I would grind them into a powder, and I mix them into a powder for her food.
Let's pause right here because I need to say something about this. First of all, this is not doctor advice. We're not doctors. No. None of this. You talk to your doctor about this. But right. What's cool about this is when you do talk to your doctor and dietitian, you can customize exactly these raw foods that Krista's talking about into a powdered form that you can make into smoothies, yogurts, baby food, frozen treats. We're going to show you how to do it, but these are actual straight up raw, single ingredient foods, nothing added, no chemicals, no weirdness.
Right. And you can tailor them for your child or yourself. So if you are allergic to a specific thing, then you don't have to put that in there. Or if you have a sensitivity to something, don't put that in there. But you guys can tailor it to your child.
Let's show them exactly what it is that we do, and then you'll see how it'll work for you.
All right, so this is the quickest demonstration for how I blend up the food. I have a Vitamix here, and I'm using the dry container. So it is a shorter container. I'm just going to go ahead and pour in about half the container, so that way I know it's going to be blended properly. See there? And then we'll put the top on. We'll just get this going. All right, looky there. There's still a few little chunks in there, but we can just blend it for a few more seconds. And then it is just the perfect powder for baby food.
Okay, so this right here is straight up a piece of cooked, freeze-dried chicken. There's nothing else in it. It's just chicken. And the secret that we're going to show you, we're going to actually show you how to do it, is you take foods that are freeze-dried, that are just single ingredient foods, and you grind them into a powder. There's some in the bottom here.
Yeah.
There's some right here, but this is chicken. You grind them into a powder, and then you can mix your own powders custom to you and your baby or whoever, and get the right consistency for the right job, which we're going to show you, to tailor.
Nothing added.
No chemicals, no nothing, no weirdness, and it still lasts on the shelf for a really long time. So Mom, please tell them what freeze drying is, because it's not the same thing as dehydrating.
No. Dehydrating is you heat the food to dry the food, which you lose the nutrients. Freeze drying is it freezes it and then heats it slowly to pull out the moisture, which then preserves all of the nutrients. I believe it's 95% of the nutrients are saved in the food item from like it was just picked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you buy a lot of different prepackaged foods in glop bags or boxes and you mix it up, most of the nutrients are not there. They have to actually add, let's just say, stuff into that to make it look like it's healthy when it's in fact not.
Well, and if you look at the baby food that you buy on the store shelf, well, that has been cooked to death. Then it has been canned, which then there's lots of there's preservatives in there, which, you know, okay, they're saying that they're not, but there is to keep it long lasting, blah, blah, blah. When this is as fresh as when it was picked, it's just freeze dried. So it has more nutrients than any of the baby food you would find on the shelf.
Let's show them how we do what we do.
Okay.
And again, real quick, you talk to your doctor, talk to your dietitian. This is not medical advice. But you can custom tailor. Like, let's say, for example, you or your baby needs more iron. Well, then all you do is grab spinach. And put more spinach in it, because spinach has a lot of iron. Or let's say that you need a little more protein. Add some chicken in there.
Yep.
You need more of this, more of that, yada, yada.
Right.
So first things first is we get the right formula based on what we talk to our doctor with.
Right.
Then we take those ingredients, and you're going to show us next what we do.
Yep. Now this is I know this is a little out of order, but this is essentially what you're going to be making. A loose, very loose powder that's been ground up, and there is ground beef in here, there's chicken in here, there's blueberries and peaches and butternut squash. There's bananas, apples, spinach, kale. There's all kinds of really good healthy things in here, ground into this fine, super fine powder that can be blended with, if you want milk or yogurt or one of those, to the consistency that you desire for your child.
Or, yes, all of that. So this can be anything you want, raw, whole, single ingredient foods. Yep. But the other part to it that's super cool is it's not just baby food like you would think, like the mix it up in the like porridgey kind of consistency. You could freeze it. You can make it into those little treats that they put in those bags. Those bags are weird.
Those bags are weird. I'm not a fan of those.
I know what they're for. But you can do that. You can make it for folks that are G-tube fed. Or even you make your own smoothies in the morning for mom that are completely raw ingredients.
Exactly. And then honestly, you wouldn't even need to blend it every day. You just take this and you mix it with your favorite liquid, and you're off to the races.
Now tell them, for your liquid, you don't use water.
No, I do not use water.
You could, but you don't.
You could. I use our raw milk from our cows because of the added probiotics from that milk into the food is so much better. And then there's good protein also in that milk.
And also, when you're doing smoothies, or for me, I will use your yogurt.
Yes, I also use yogurt in our daughter's food. When I make a smoothie for myself, I'm using the yogurt as well.
Now, let's clarify too. The yogurt is not something you buy off the store that's loaded with sugar.
Nope.
It's not any of that. It's straight up yogurt that she has made that has nothing in it but yogurt.
Right. And you can buy plain yogurt. Don't buy the yogurts that have fruit flavoring in them, because in there is loads of added sugar. It's insane.
Now, where the heck to get this stuff? Because you might be saying to yourself, boy, this seems pretty awesome. And it is.
Yes, it is.
Well, we actually do sell it. It's Thrive Life freeze-dried food. You can actually make your own freeze-dried food. So don't think this is the only place you could get it.
Right.
You can make your own if you have a freeze dryer. There's a lot of places that are selling it right now that are not an individual selling it to you.
Right.
But we actually have links down below in the video description where you can get it. And when you really, really think about it, this stuff is pretty amazing, because if I don't open this can of mangoes, it's going to be as nutritious as the day it was freeze-dried for 25 years.
As nutritious as the day it was picked.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is different than the grocery store.
Yes. There's another aspect to this too. You have a toddler, right? You want to have little handy snacks.
Oh, yeah.
Let me tell you guys, these are perfect toddler size, non-choking hazard. There's no chopping, there's no cutting. Well, that you would have to break up. However, a lot of these are just perfect size for toddlers to eat. Our grandchildren absolutely love the blueberries and the mangoes and the bananas. The pineapple, holy smokes, guys. These pineapple bits are perfect size for toddlers.
Well, go ahead, I'm sorry.
Throw a few in a little container, put them in your diaper bag, you're off.
Well, and they're, when you get them, they're super crunchy. Like listen, if I can be real quiet, right? I don't know if you could hear that.
I don't know if they could hear that.
But they're crunchy like a snack.
Right, but not crunchy to where it's going to, they're going to choke. They're super soft to chew on, especially for toddlers. They can gum them.
But anyway, there's a million things
different uses
you can do with this stuff. And it all depends on what you do with your doctor and your dietitian.
Right.
Because deficiencies can be addressed very easily. Oh, I need more of this, or I need more of that.
Right.
You also add in vitamins and minerals that are whole and natural.
Right, and not these dead vitamins.
Yeah. But ultimately, now tell them a little bit before we go, on the go. Like, because this is not a bad on the go thing. You pack up the powder.
Yeah, you can pack. What I do for our daughter Grace is I pack up this. I take a Mylar bag. They have them in super small little bags. They even have zippers on them. But I will portion it out to where I can keep a few in my purse for those times where, we're not getting home in time for her to eat lunch. All I have to do is just mix this with some water, and it's ready to go.
Or buy a milk.
Or buy
or
buy milk, yeah. But a lot of times when I do this, I have already the milk in it, and so I just have to mix it with water, and it's just a super fast meal.
Well, and for folks that have dietary concerns that they're like, well, I only want to have vegetable stuff. Well, you better talk to your doctor about that.
Right.
But you can do it however you want to custom tailor.
Yep, exactly.
So there it is, ladies and gents. Not hard.
No, not hard. It makes life so much easier. I make up a bunch of this for Grace, and then it's just ready to go to make her daily meals. And you can do the same thing for babies, where you can just mix it right then, or you can make a bunch and stick it in the fridge, or even stick it in the freezer.
It's totally custom.
Totally custom. Yeah.
So anyway, links down below. Yep. I think that's it. There's the secret. So. There's the secret.
Yeah.
The secret. Anyway, I'm Brad.
I'm Krista.
You guys have an awesome and blessed day.